Outside Curry. Pass to Middleton. There's the triple. Cannot hit.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Ilyasova. Bradley kicks to Humphries. They set the pick. Pick by Humphries. Feeds to Gordon. Knocked away. The pass to Humphries. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. Curry kicks to Wiggins. A three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got 5.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Outside Bradley. Picked by Humphries. Leonard with no one around. Detroit, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the dunk by Towns.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now here is Jack. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Gordon's got 5 now.
Oh, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Bradley against Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Bradley, no one around him. They get it back. Outside Leonard. Tries again. And it's denied. They retain possession. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The putback. Oh, and the jam by Leonard. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Avery Bradley. Minnesota also making some changes. Gorgie Dang comes in for Towns. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Middleton. Curry dishes to LaVine. Back to Curry. Here's LaVine. Defended by Jack. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Stephen Curry hits them both. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And Jack kicks to Gordon. Outside Leonard. The shot will not go. Wiggins with some nice D.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it? And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's now 10 points for Leonard.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Levine. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dishes to Wiggins. Launches it. Levine can't hit. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Lamb. There's Gordon with the 3. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the dish to Jang. The feed to Curry. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Jack passes to Drummond. Stolen by Levine. Passes to Dang. He dishes it to Curry. Five to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Jack dishes to Leonard. Fades. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Jang a screen. Curry attacking. And the shot is good.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Pistons trail by 6. Outside Jack. They set the screen. Lamb sets a screen for Jack. Leonard on the wing. Drummond with a screen on Wiggins. Leonard a good look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Kicks it to Levine. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Jack, here we go. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. A second chance effort. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Kevin Garnett. And that's 12 points for Steph Curry. There's the pick. Pass to Lamb. To the middle. Leonard kicks to Lamb. 6 to shoot. And Jack, here we go. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The three-pointer no good. Here's Lamb. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lamb's got his first points in this one.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. But he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Zhang is out there with Towns. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Levine in the 1 spot. Muhammad with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Outside Bradley. He feeds it to Humphries. Down low. Here's Lamb. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Long range from the inbound. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Levine passes to Dang. He kicks it to Levine. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The pass to Towns. Here's Middleton. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And Lamb kicks to Bradley. And the shot is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Towns dishes to Zhang. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Now here's Lamb. He has 5. To the inside. Humphries the pass to Ilyasova. Just 5 to shoot. And Lamb kicks to Ilyasova. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Middleton for 3. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zhang. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bradley dishes to Lamb. Pick by Humphries. Bradley sets the pick for Lamb.